Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Sunday, February 20th, 2022, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity basketball action as the Reading High Rockets meet your Walpole High Timberwolves in the opening round of the Dudley Davenport tournament from the Sharon High Gym. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports, and I'll be providing all the play-by-play action. Walpole will be looking to rebound from its loss to Lexington in its last game when they meet Reading, also a Middlesex League team. The Timberwolves are 11-7 overall, 9-5, and in second place in the Herget division of the Bay State Conference. The Orange and Blue is 4-3 on the road, scoring 63 points a game, 6 more than they allow. These two teams have not met in recent memory, nor has Walpole played in this tournament before. After opening the year with a loss at Needham, the Orange and Blue rolled off 6 straight victories over Braintree, 72-54, Wellesley, 56-43, Dedham, 74-49, Framingham, 62-57, Weymouth, 77-49, and Milton's 50-29. But a 66-54 loss to Norwood set up a string of setbacks to Wellesley, 67-53. Brookline 84-55, and Newton North 69-50. Coach Jenna Galster's troops rebounded with the decision over Natick 73-57, Dedham 79-49, and Weymouth 69-51 before falling to Needham by 4. Victories over Milton 65-45 and Braintree 74-68 preceded the Lexington loss. Tri-captain Louis Jennings continues to pace the Timberwolves on the scorebook, averaging 18 points a game and 10 rebounds. Ryan King, another tri-captain along with TJ Farrell, is next with 10 points a game and 5 or 6 rebounds. Junior Sean O'Brien is third with 9 PPGs and 5.6 caroms. Reading is in third place in the Liberty Division of the Middlesex League at 11-8 overall, 9-6 in league play. The Rockets have a 5-6 road mark and score 57 points a game, 3 more than they allow. The Red and White bring a 6-game winning streak into the game with Belmont 82-69, Arlington 56-53, Winchester 52-41, Somerville 55-38, Lexington 46-43 the night before Walpole lost to them, and Somerville 48-30 among those victories. Walpole is ranked 12th in Division II Boston Globe Power Rankings. Reading is 31st in Division I. Walpole's starting lineup is about to be announced. Tommy Gaba will start first. Then tri-captain Ryan King. Trey Corbin, a junior, will be starting. Sean O'Brien, another 11th grader, will be next. And tri-captain Louis Jennings will be the next one. We will now have the playing of the national anthem.
Join us for the playing of our national anthem. Good luck to both teams.
With the playing of our national anthem, we are seconds away from the opening tap. Starting for the Reading Rockets will be Luke Benson, Jesse Doherty, Aiden McKenuis, Tim Mulvey, and I think Patrick DeRoss. Tap is won by Walpole. Trey Corbin comes up with it over to Tommy Gabba. Gabba back to Corbin. Little trouble with the clock right off the bat here. Still waiting for the change on the clock, shot clock. They got the game clock. Still waiting for the shot clock to be fixed. Tommy Gabba will inbounds for the Timberwolves. Okay, we're ready to go. Ryan King with it over to Corbin. Corbin gets it to Gabba. Gabba to King. King tries for three. No good. Rebound comes over to Louis Jennings. Up to Tommy Gabba. No good. The rebound put back up by Jennings. Walpole goes up 2-0. A long three by Reading is no good. Jennings pulls down the rebound, brings it down. Bounce pass over to Gabba. Gabba being brought. Look at his passes stolen by Reading. There's a shot no good by Jesse Doherty. However, Reading gets the rebound. Aiden Beckenhuis with the ball over to Tim Mulvey. Mulvey gets it to Jesse Doherty. Doherty back to Mulvey. Mulvey drives, stops, pops, no good. The rebound again to Reading. Comes another three, good by Jesse Doherty. Reading on top, underneath to Jennings. Jennings being guarded closely. Comes back, hands it off to King, to Corbin, over to Gabba. Gabba to Jennings, good. Louis Jennings with both Walpole baskets so far. There's a long one, no good. Rebound by Corbin. Trey bringing it down, gets it over to King. King under the Wobie, back to King, no good. And he takes a tumble over in the corner for offensive foul on Jesse Doherty of Reading. His first, the team's first. King bringing the ball down for Walpole. Over to Corbin. Trey bounce pass into back to Jennings. No good. It was partially deflected. A put back. Oh, no good. The rebound nice by Jennings. Again, no good. Goes out of bounds off Walpole. It'll be Reading ball. Luke Benson. Nope, that was Patrick DeRoss inbounding. A foul on Corbin. His first ball pulls first. Ball comes over to Mulvey. Mulvey, baseline drive. Out top to Mulvey for a three. No good. The rebound by Corbin. It's down to Jennings. Louis on the side gets it back to Trey. Trey goes back to King. King dribbles into Gabba. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Reading ball. Inbounding will be Aiden Beckenhuis for the Rockets. Over in the corner to DeRoss with the ball. Reading back on top, 5-4. In the corner to Jennings. Up, no good. Rebound to King. I mean, the Gabber, I'm sorry. Ball was off of Reading. Ryan King will inbound for the Timberwolves. There'll be a officials timeout here to look at I think we will take a little break here. All right, we're back underway here in Sharon. Gabba with the ball to Corbin. Over to Jennings, underneath to O'Brien. He gets fouled. Foul is on Jesse Doherty, his second. Oh, that's right, he got the first one, yeah. First one by Obi is good. And the second one is also good. So Walpole goes back on top 6-5. Game going back and forth here in the early going. Shot, it goes no good. It'll be Walpole ball. Coming in for the Timberwolves is Matt Burns. Let's see. James Gabba and TJ Farrell. Out top to James to King, back to James. King with it almost stolen. Wide open Burns, gets it underneath to Jennings. His shot is no good. The rebound pulled down by Beckenhuis for thrown out of bounds. It'll be Reading ball as it was deflected out by James Gabba. Here we go to Murphy. There's a three by Luke Benson. 8-6 Reading on top. 3:12 to go in the first quarter. Ryan King with the ball. Dribbles over, sends it to James Gabba to Matt Burns. No good. The rebound Walpole. Put back by King is up and good. We're tied at 8. And there's another three by Jesse Doherty. So 9 of the 11 points by the Rockets have come on the wood. 3-pointers. Here's Doherty with the steal. He goes down, lays it up and in. Reading on top, 13-8. Back-to-back baskets by Jesse Doherty, who is a junior, I think. There's a foul underneath before TJ can get up to it. Foul. Back behind the back pass. Walpole ball. Okay. James Gaba with the ball over to King. King back to Gaba. Gaba tries a three. No good. The rebound taken down by Beckenhouse for the Rockets. He loses it out of bounds. It was knocked out by Gaba. Coming in is Corbin for, he's coming in for Burns for the Timberwolves. Over on the side. Murphy puts it up, no good. The rebound pulled down by Gaba. Gaba over to Corbin. Gaba, Corbin comes to Jennings. He drives baseline, tries a pass off, and it is knocked away. Stolen down layup by Doherty. And 15-8 lead now for Reading. So Reading has scored 7 straight points here to break an 8-8 tie. We have 1 minute 20 seconds left in the first quarter of this Dudley Davenport tournament here at Sharon High School. So the T-Wolves have one more game left in this tournament, and then we'll wait for the seedings for the MIA tournament to come out. I think they're going to be done on Friday, this coming Friday, the 28th, maybe 27th. Anyway, T-Wolves bringing the ball down. King with the ball, goes over to Corbin. Corbin drives, stops, pops, no good, but he got fouled. Foul is on Beckenhurst. It's his first, the 4th on the team. Corbin will be shooting 2. First one goes through. Farrell comes out, and O'Brien comes back in for Walpole. Corbin looking for his second. No good. The rebound was no good. 15-9, Reading on top. It's Mulvey with the ball. He gets it over to Murphy, to back over. Foul there. I think it's going to be on Jennings, maybe. No, it's on Corbin. That's Trey's second. The first one is right through by Beckenhouse. 16-9, the Rockets on top. Beckenhouse's second is straight through. Back up to an 8-point lead for the red and black. Ball goes out of bounds off of Jennings. It'll be Reading ball. Okay, over to Mulvey. Mulvey bringing it down, sends it up for a long three, in by Eric Petrossi. That's the fifth three by, and Gaba answers for Walpole. No good. Puts it up, and it's no good as the horn sounds, ending the first quarter here at Sharon with the Reading Rockets on top 20-12. The Rockets fast gunning this game here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 3-pointers among their arsenals so far. For Walpole, 2, 4. Walpole, leading scorer so far is Jennings with 4. The first 4 points of Walpole's score so far. Then James Gaba has 3. Ryan King 2. Sean O'Brien 2. And Trey Corbin 1. That's the way we stand at this point. We come out, and Walpole will continue to be going left to right on your screen. Offensive foul on Petrozzi. That's his first. Jamal Adal Kalak makes his first appearance for Walpole. To James Gaba, to Jennings. Jennings to Kalak, Abdul Kalak. Over the corner, Ryan King, no good. The rebound by Kalak, Abdul Kalak. Back to James Gaba, to the three for James. Walpole's no good. 20 to 15, Walpole. Well, stolen by King, and we have a foul on Reading on the floor. It'll be on Eric Petrossi. That's his first, the 5th on the team. King over in the corner to Gaba. Gaba drives, stops, pops, no good. The rebound goes out of bounds. White ball, yeah, it looked like it went off the foot of Petrossi. He leaves, and Loyal Alexander comes in for the Rockets. Jennings with the ball, puts it up, one-handed top. Third basket of the game for Jennings. Mulvey gets it back. Drives, puts it up, no good. The rebound hauled down by Jennings. He gets it to Abdal Jalak. Bounce pass inside to Obi. He puts it up and in, he got fouled. Foul is on. Fouls on Carter Fox, his second. 7th on the team. Obi at the line. Gets it. We are deadlocked once again at 20 to 20. Walpole has scored the first 8 points of this quarter. Yep, there's a foul on Jennings, I think. And Beckenhouse will go to the line for 2. First one is good. First foul on Jennings. Beckenhouse's second is through. 22-20 for the Rockets. King bringing the ball down. Gets it over to Gaba. Gaba for a 3. Bang! Walpole back on top. I'm saying he was out of bounds, I think. Nope, he got a foul on Gaba. At the line is Alexander for Reading. His first one is no good. And that ties the game once again at 23-23. 2. That's the 4th tie already in the game. 5:47 to go in the second quarter. James Gaba has hit 3 trays to give him the scoring lead for Walpole with 9 points. Louis Jennings has got 6. Sean O'Brien 5. Ryan King 2 and Trey Corbin 1. 5:47 left in the first half. Walpole will have the ball underneath their own basket. Okay, King to Gaba. Over to Abdul Kalak. Throws it into traffic and has it stolen by Reading. Over to Alexander. Alexander goes baseline. Blocked. Knocked over to Mulvey. Mulvey picks it up. Pops. Good. (25-23) Reading on top. Gaba with the ball. Gets it back. Bounce pass to Abdul Kalak. Inside to Tom Gaba. King. Gaba, no good. The rebound goes to Reading. Bringing it down is Tim Mulvey over in the corner. And a foul on James Gaba. That's his first, the 4th on the team. Reading will inbounds. Louis Jennings comes in, replacing Tommy Gaba. Alexander to Doherty, to Mulvey for a 3, little bit short. Louis Jennings with the rebound. Kalak, Abdul Kalak with the ball. To Gaba. Gaba drives, puts it up, no good. Pulled down by Alexander, Loyal Alexander on the rebound. Mulvey gets the ball over to Beckenhouse. Comes up to Mulvey for a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ryan King. Ryan spins around, bringing the ball down. Over in the corner to Abdal Kalak. Puts it up. No good, but he did get fouled. Abdal Kalak will be shooting 2. The first one is good. And the second one is off the mark. 25-24, Reading's lead is a point. Comes the Loyal Alexander. In the corner of the drive, whoa, a big fall by Beckenhouse as he hit the ground hard. There's a travel called an Obi as he couldn't get around the defender. He was looking but couldn't quite move it. 3:34 left in the first half. Mulvey bringing the ball down for the Rockets. Over in the corner to Murphy. Underneath to Murphy. Puts it up and in. 27-24, Reading on top. Underneath to Jennings. Jennings looking underneath to Kalak to Obi. No good, goes in and out. There's a shot. There's a steal by O'Brien. He gets it down to Abdal Kalak. To Jennings, he lays it up and in. All right, Murphy to Mulvey, no good. O'Brien with the rebound, hands it off to Jennings. Louis bringing the ball down on the right. Drives, knocked out of bounds. Now they're saying it went off of Jennings. Looked like it was Reading, but it wasn't. Okay, Tim Mulvey with the ball, being guarded by James Gaba. Over on the side to Benson. Laid up and in by Beckenhouse. 29-26. Reading's lead is 3 again. Gaba with the ball, gets it back to Abdal Kalak. Back to Gaba. Gaba bounce pass to Abdal Kalak. Driving in, nope. Thinks better, King. And a foul. Foul on Sean O'Brien will be shooting 1 and 1. The foul is on Benson. O'Brien's shot is no good. A long bomb by Beckenhouse. 32-26. Reading's lead is back up to 6. Ball thrown out of bounds. Minute 33 left in the first half. Mulvey with the ball, bringing it down, being guarded by James Gaba. Hands it off to Loyal Alexander. He hands it off to Jesse Doherty. Back to Beckenhouse. Over in the corner to Mulvey, to Doherty. He misses. Gaba bringing the ball down. Stops. 3, rolls around, no good. The rebound pulled down by Alexander. 1 minute exactly left in the first half. Over in the corner, a drive back out top to Mulvey, over on the side, and a 3 by Doherty. 35-26, it's 9-point lead, the biggest of the game for Reading. Gaba underneath to Jennings. Jennings backing in, doesn't get it, gets his rebound, puts it back up, and it's good, and he got fouled. Foul was on Tim Mulvey, his first, the 10th on and Louis hits the extra point also. 35-29, a 6-point lead for the Rockets. 30 seconds to go in the half. Beckenhouse bringing the ball down, driving over in the corner to Mulvey, back up top to Petrozzi. He hands it off to Doherty. Doherty back to Mulvey. Mulvey driving to his left, gets it over to Beckenhouse in the corner. A desperation shot, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Obi, but his shot is too late. So we've played one half of play here from the Dudley Doherty tournament with Reading on top 35-29. For Walpole, the scoring goes 11 for Jennings, 9 for James Gabba, 5 for Sean O'Brien, 2 for Ryan King, and 1 apiece for Trey Corbin and Jamal Adal-Kalak. We'll take a break here. The two teams are going to do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from the Sharon High Gym, where we are here in the opening round of the Dudley Davenport Basketball Classic. Walpole trailing the Reading Rockets at this point, 35-29. Reading has been deadly on their trays. They've got 6 3-pointers already to just 3 for Walpole. Ironically, all 3 of them are by James Gabba, who is a junior for Walpole. While we've got a chance, we'd like to remind you something you never hear me say. We are always looking for anyone who would like to do play-by-play or color commentary. You should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemediatv. If you don't do this, you get stuck listening to me all the time. All right, Trey Corbin with the ball for Walpole. He gets it over to Tommy Gabba, back to Jennings. Louis backs off, gets it underneath to Gabba. Gabba puts it up and in. His first points of the game for Gabba, 35-31, Reading on top. Tim Mulvey with the ball, gets it back wide open. No good by Doherty. Ryan King with the rebound. Walpole's tri-captain, back to King. Gets it over to Trey Corbin. Trey underneath to Sean O'Brien, over baseline for Jennings. Around the rim and in. Walpole's cut the deficit to 2 points here in the early going of the third quarter. And we've got a jump ball. It will be Reading ball. Aiden Beckenhouse will inbound for the Rockets. He gets it to Tim Mulvey. Mulvey, there's a steal by Jennings, goes down, loses it. Back, gets the ball back again. Lays it up and in. Louis Jennings. Back-to-back hoops by the Walpole captain. Ties the game once again at 35-35. The block by Sean O'Brien on James Murphy. Coming down is Corbin. Oh, puts it back up and gets it this time. Trey Corbin. A timeout called by the Rockets as Walpole has scored the only 8 points of this second half here to take the lead at 37-35. Their first lead since a 23-22 advantage midway through the second quarter. Jennings now up to 15 points. He had 11 in the first half. 4 quick ones here, back-to-back hoops, while Tommy Gaba and Trey Corbin have added baskets for the orange and blue. Both teams come back out on the court. 6:06 left in the third quarter. Beckenhouse gets it over to Mulvey, back to Beckenhouse, being guarded by Tommy Gaba. Steal by O'Brien, brings it down, slows it down a little bit. Cross court, back knocked out of bounds by Beckenhouse. The Walpole ball. Ryan King inbounds to Gaba, back to King. Over in the corner to Corbin. To Gaba, back to Trey. Trey, 3! Walpole's biggest lead of the game, 40-35. Rebound by Jennings. Louis gets it ahead to Corbin. Trey stops, he gets blocked, but it comes to Jennings, who puts it back up and in. Walpole with 13 unanswered points here in this third quarter. Back out. No good. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Luke Benson of Reading, and Walpole will have it. Ryan King will inbounds for the Timberwolves. Over to Corbin. Corbin coming down on the right. Over to King. Up to Gaba. To O'Brien. O'Brien to Jennings. No good. The rebound by O'Brien. Puts it back up and in. He muscled that one right back in. 44-35. A 9-point Walpole lead at this point. Comes to no good. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Sean O'Brien will inbound for Walpole. On the sideline. Gets it up to Ryan King. To Trey Corbin. Back to King. Up to Jennings. Down to Corbin. Trey going over. Gets it up to King. King to Corbin, over to Gaba. His shot is blocked. Louis Jennings with the putback, no good. And we have a foul on King. First on King, first on Walpole in the half. Walpole has scored 15 straight points here to take the lead to Gaba. Gaba with the ball. Go over to Corbin. Trey dribbling, looking. Underneath, knocked away and picked up by Tim Mulvey. Mulvey over to Doherty, back up top. To Beckenhouse. Beckenhouse drives, no good, but he got fouled. Foul on Tommy Gaba. The First one by Beckenhouse. The second one is also good. So it took 4.5 minutes for Reading to score their first bucket of the second half. Corbin over in the corner gets it up to Jennings. Louis backing off a little bit. Back to Corbin. Trade looking, bounce pass into Jennings. Jennings spins, puts it up, no good. Reading pulls down. Alexander pulls down the rebound for the Rockets. Over in the corner to Doherty. Doherty to Alexander, no good. He gets the basket. And he got fouled. The foul is on Tommy Gaba, his second. The free throw is good. 44-40. Walpole's lead is cut to 4. 2:46 to go in the third quarter. King up to Gaba. Gaba to Corbin. Ryan King drives, gives it to Corbin. And a foul call. Corbin will go to the line. Foul. Trey will be shooting 2. First one is no good. Foul on Mulvey is his second. First on the team. Mulvey, Trey's second one is good. 45-40. Walpole's lead is 5 with 2:20 to go in the third quarter. Beckenhouse steal by, taken right back by Alexander for Reading. He puts it up and in. 45-42. Corbin with the ball. Bounce pass over to Matt Burns. Back to Corbin. Corbin to Burns. Burns looking, he was looking for Corbin. Bad pass taken by Mulvey. Mulvey coming down here over in the corner to Alexander. Alexander puts it up and in again. Reading cuts the lead to a point. 45-44, a minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Corbin up top. Gets it to King. King in the corner to Jennings. Looking to Burns, and that pass is no good. There's a long one. Oh. Two slammed in by Sean O'Brien. Ball knocked out of bounds. 49.2 seconds left in the third quarter. Tommy Gaba comes in to replace Louis Jennings, give him a little bit of a breather. James Murphy will inbound for Reading. He gets it to Tim Mulvey. Mulvey bringing the ball down on the right, hands it off to Beckenhouse. Beckenhouse to Mulvey. Mulvey back to Beckenhouse. He drives the lane. Goes out off of Alexander. It'll be Walpole ball. Corbin will inbound. Gets it to Ryan King. Ryan to, I think, underneath to O'Brien. Sean looking at Gaba. Back to O'Brien. Spins, puts it up, no good. A rebound by Loyal Alexander. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Second house. No good. Ball went out of bounds. Foul is on Walpole. Looks like it's on 2 seconds left to go here. Underneath. Puts it up. No good. The rebound. No good. And that ends the third quarter here, with Walpole holding a slim 47-45 advantage, 47-46 advantage, even slimmer than I thought. So Walpole started huge there, scoring the first 15 points of the third quarter. Reading came back to score 11 of the next 13 to come back to within a point, and that's where we stand right now, 47-46. "17 points for Jennings, 9 for Sean O'Brien, 7 for Trey Corbin, 9 for James Gabba, 2 for Tommy Gabba, and 2 for Ryan King, and 1 for Abdul Kalak. Jennings with the ball, goes looking for baseline, gets it back out to Tommy Gabba, James Gabba, sorry, to Jennings. Jennings into O'Brien, puts it up, no good. And Alexander with the rebound for Reading. Alexander out, he drives through. He gets it, they keep it. No good, the shot by Beckenhouse. James Gabba bringing it down, hands it off to Jennings. Louis loses his balance, goes down, it comes down to Beckenhouse, he lays it up and in. And Reading's back up on top again, 48-47. Corbin to O'Brien, O'Brien inside to Jennings, no good. The rebound pulled down by Beckenhouse. Long pass down the floor to James Murphy. Back to Beckenhouse, up to Mulvey. Mulvey hands it off to Doherty, just looking around. Drives on Corbin, can't get anywhere. Mulvey, no good. Easy rebound for Jennings. Louis bringing the ball down on the right. Comes up to Gabba, over to Corbin. Corbin decides to take it over himself. Hands it off to Gabba. Gabba's shot is blocked. And we've got a foul on Loyal Alexander. That's his first. Tommy Gabba will inbound for the Timberwolves. He gets it to Jennings, comes back out to Corbin. Trey going to us, back to Jennings. Corbin over the side, back to James Gabba. Over to Corbin, Corbin drives, spins, puts it up, it's blocked. Rebound pulled down by Mulvey of Reading, back to Mulvey. No good. Rebound by Jennings. O'Brien limping a little bit going down the floor there. We'll keep an eye on that. Jennings with the ball. Gets it to Gabba. James looking for Tommy. Gets it to him. Tommy stops. He gets blocked. A foul called on Reading. Patrick DeRoss with the call. That's his third. Sorry, James Murphy with the call, his third. TJ Farrell coming back in for Walpole, replacing Sean O'Brien. Underneath the to TJ. Farrell gets it to Corbin. Back out to Gaba. Gaba going to his left, stops, pops. No good. Rebound pulled down by Beckenhouse. Timeout call by the Reading coach. 4:56 left to go in regulation. Walpole on top, 47-43. I'm sorry, Walpole trailing 48-47.
Which one's your favorite? This one or this one? This one? What color is it? Red. How was this one?
We are back, 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in this one. Reading on top by a point. Opening round of the Dudley Davenport tournament from Sharon High School. Rick Brown and Nick Cicerelli doing the honors. Nick on the camera, doing his usual tremendous job. Tim Mulvey out for no good. The rebound out of bounds. Nice try by Luke Benson to keep it inbounds. Ryan King will inbounds for Walpole. He gets it to James Gaba. Back to King, back to Gaba. Up to Corbin. Trey on the right gets it to Gaba up top. Back to Jennings. The ball goes out of bounds off his leg. It will be Reading's ball. 4:23 left in regulation. Jesse Doherty will inbounds for the Rockets. Gets it to Tim Mulvey. Mulvey being guarded by Gaba. Comes to Breckenhouse. A three by Mulvey. 51-47. Reading's lead is 4. King tries a shot, no good, but he got fouled. Foul on Murphy, his 4th. And the 4th on the team. Ryan King will be shooting 2. First one is through. Farrell comes out, O'Brien comes back in for Walpole. King looking to cut the gap to a couple. He does just that. 51-49, Reading on top. Beckenhouse with the ball, being guarded by King. Drives, puts it up and in, and he got fouled. foul comes on. I think it's on Jennings, his second. And the free throw is good. 54-49. 5-point Reading lead. James Gabba with the ball. Underneath to the three by King. Bang! Top of the key. Ryan King. (54-52). Reading's lead is down to a couple. Doherty with the ball, long three, no good. It looked to us like the ball, the rebound on the missed shot hit the top of the backboard, which would give the ball to Walpole, but they're not going to see it that way. They're going to give it to Reading. And a timeout call by Reading as Beckenhouse couldn't get the ball back in bounds. So we have 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in this opening round game of the Dudley Davenport tournament, with Reading on top, 54-52. Reading has outscored Walpole 8-5 in this fourth quarter to take their advantage. As is usually the case, Louis Jennings leading the way with 17. 9 for Sean O'Brien. 7 for Ryan King. 7 for Trey Corbin. 9 for James Gabba. 2 for Tommy Gabba. And 1 for Abdul Alak. Here's the serve to O'Brien, and he slams it in. We're deadlocked at 54. 2:48 to go. Stolen by Corbin, bets it over to Gabba. Gabba puts it up, no good. Walpole. Two. Shot is good, a 3 by Doherty. 57-54. .203 left in regulation. Both teams with 4 fouls this half. Reading on top, 57-54. Walpole ball comes to Corbin. Trey coming it slowly, looking to set something up. Over to Gabba. Gabba to King. King stops, pops. It is no good. The rebound pulled down by Doherty for the Rockets. Mulvey with it. Comes over to Doherty. He hands it off to Beckenhouse. Steal by Gabba. And they're going to call a foul on Beckenhouse. Walpole will get the ball. That's the second on Beckenhouse. Corbin with the ball in front of the Walpole bench. Foul on Luke Benson for Reading. 1:18 left to go. Walpole ball. Corbin with the ball. Comes up top to Gaba. Gaba moving in, gets it off to Corbin for 3. Bang! Corbin. That's his second tray of the game. We're under a minute to go here. Deadlocked at 57. No go ball. Jennings with the rebound. Gets it to King. Down fast to Gaba. Good defense. Walpole calls the timeout with 35.2 seconds left in regulation. 20 seconds on the shot clock. We're tied at 57. 2. This is the 7th tie in the game. 35-32. 35.2 seconds left, like we said. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Sharon-Ashland game, which will follow this. The loser will play the loser of the Sharon-Ashland game. Over to Jennings, back to King. Up top to Gaba, over to Corbin. Corbin gets it to Gaba. Back to Corbin, Trey drives, puts it up, no good. Reading with the rebound, 18 seconds. Time for one shot here for them. They're taking their time coming down. They want timeout called by Reading with 11.1 seconds left in regulation. We're deadlocked at 57 here. It's coming right down to the wire, folks, right down to the wire. Once again, if you are interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary for Walpole Media on any of the Walpole High School sporting events, you should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We will work with you. We will try to train you. You too can have your voice go across the airways all across Walpole. People will know and love and respect you. And when they hear you in supermarkets and things, they say, hey, I know your voice. But you got to sign up to do it, folks. Otherwise, you're stuck listening to me again. Anyway, we're down to the final 11.1 seconds of regulation. It'll be Reading ball on the side. James Murphy will inbound for the Rockets. Goes back to Tim Mulvey. Mulvey drives. Coming up, gets underneath. Nope. We've got a foul call here. Foul on O'Brien. His first. 5 seconds exactly left in regulation. And a foul call here away from the ball on the inbounds. Comes over the side. Ball goes knocked out of bounds. 1.9 seconds left in regulation. They're saying it's Walpole ball. Timeout call by the Timberwolves. Coach Jetta Galster was able to get that call in just in time. 1.9 seconds left in regulation. This will be a nail biter. We will see how this goes. So Walpole will have the ball under the under the Reading net. Have to go the length of the court in less than 2 seconds for the win. Otherwise, we will go in to overtime. All right, Reading comes back out on the floor. And Walpole does the same thing for the T-Wolves. It'll be Ryan King, Sean O'Brien, Louis Jennings, James Gaba, and Trey Corbin. Corbin, stop, throws it up. Oh, off, just missed. About an 80-foot shot at the buzzer. We are going into an extra session here in the first round of the Dudley Davenport tournament. Deadlocked here at 57-57 for Walpole. Louis Jennings with 17 is leading the way. James Gaba has 9. Trey Corbin's got 10. Sean O'Brien's got 11. Ryan King's got 7. Tommy Gaba's got 2. And Jamal Abdul Kalak has 1. That's the way we stand. Going into the overtime session, both teams have 6 fouls. Walpole will be going right to left on your TV screen. The jump ball. Won by Walpole. Louis Jennings with the ball underneath the King. He has it blocked out of bounds by James Murphy. It'll be Walpole ball. Corbin will inbounds. Oh, he loses it to Beckenhouse. Becken goes down. No good. Jennings with the rebound to King. Up to O'Brien. We've got an offensive foul on Sean. It'll be Reading ball. Second foul on O'Brien. 7th on Walpole. Doherty to Loyal to Beckenhouse, out to no good. The rebound by Jennings. Louis gets it up to James Gaba. Hands it off to Jennings. Jennings backing in, puts it up and in. 59-57, Walpole up by a couple. Mulvey driving baseline, gets it off to Alexander. Alexander up to Beckenhouse. Foul reaching in on Sean King, Ryan King. Beckenhouse will be in for 1-1. First one is good. 59-58. 2:52 left in regulation. The first overtime. The second one is good. 59-59. Another tie. All right, Corbin to King. To Gaba, back to King. Ryan going to his left. Gets it to Jennings. Jennings to O'Brien. Ball on the ground. It'll be a jump ball. And the arrow is pointing Reading's way with 2:34 left in the overtime. We're still tied 59-59 here. Mulvey with the ball. Coming up. Goes to his left. Underneath to Alexander. To Murphy. Murphy back to Mulvey. Mulvey puts up a three. No good. The rebound pulled down by Murphy. To Beckenhausen, no good. And no call there. It looked like a charge on Beckenhaus. Walpole team is irate. And they give the ball to Reading. Mulvey to Beckenhaus. To Alexander. No good. The rebound pulled down by Jennings. He gets it over to King. King up to Gaba. Gaba goes in, puts it up and in. Walpole on top. James Gaba with his 11th point of the game. We're under 2 minutes to go here. Alexander with the ball for Reading. Dishes it off to Mulvey. Mulvey up to Murphy. Back to Mulvey. Underneath to Murphy. Oh, and a foul will be called here. Foul is on Jennings, his third. First one is no good by Murphy. Minute 36 left in this first overtime period. Murphy's second one is good. 61-60, Walpole on top by a point. King gets it up to Corbin. Trey dribbling to his right, hands it off to Gaba. James goes to his right. Over to Louis for a three, no good. O'Brien with the rebound, puts it up, no good. And we've got a jump ball. Arrow pointing Walpole's way. 1:14 to go. Jennings will inbounds for Walpole. He gets it to Corbin. Corbin to Gaba. Gaba taking his time, gets a screen from O'Brien to Gaba with it. Stops, pops, bang! Walpole's lead is now 3, 63-60. No good, the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Alexander. We have 42.9 seconds to go in the overtime. Walpole up by a tray, 63-60. King to Corbin. Trey bringing the ball down, gets it back to King. Ryan dribbling off some time on the clock, gets it into Jennings. Jennings goes baseline, pulls up. Timeout called by Walpole. 24 seconds exactly left in this one. 11 seconds on the shot clock. It's been a nail biter the entire way. Walpole was down by 6 at halftime, 35-29. Right off the first 15 points of the third quarter to take a 44-35 lead, but then Reading came right back with the next 5 to cut it to 44-40. Eventually, Reading took the lead at 46-45. And since then, basically, it's been 1, 2, 3 point lead. Either way, swing win both ways. It'll be Walpole ball. Ryan King will inbound for the T-Wolves. Orange and blue really were looking for a big victory here. Comes to Corbin. Corbin going in, driving. Gets it into King, and King lays it up and in. 65-60 the lead. And Walpole with the rebound in 7.2 seconds and a 65-60 advantage. Louis Jennings at the line for Walpole. He gets it. 66-60. One more for Louis. Puts it up. No good. The rebound by House. No good. And that's it. Walpole gets the victory. As the last shot, the last second shot at the buzzer fails to go in. And Walpole comes away with the 66-60 victory. For Walpole, they will improve now to, let me just check my notes here again. Let's see, 12-7 now for Walpole. For Walpole, the leading scorer as usual, Louis Jennings with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 17, 20 for Jennings. 2, 4, 7, 9 for King. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 for O'Brien. 1 for Abdul Kalak. 10 for Trey Corbin. 2 for Tommy Gabba. 13 for James Gabber, and that should do it. We would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity basketball action. Your final score from the first round of the Dudley Davenport tournament from Sharon. Your Walpole Timberwolves 66, the Reading Rockets 60.